What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing great. Hope everybody is staying healthy, safe, staying inside if you are able to. If you are not, definitely protect your energy, protect your health. I just wanted to talk about the process and the part of the process that we tend to forget about or we do not highlight because it is the unpleasant part of the process. However, I definitely want to bring light to it because it's like you get people on the internet all the time talking about, being positive and, being overcoming things and da 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 da, but they fail or oftentimes they don't address the fact that this shit can be messy. Okay? It can hurt, it can be messy, it's gonna cause some tears, it's gonna cause some repetition, okay, lessons being learned over and over again. You're gonna back paddle, you're gonna give the fuck up, you're gonna get back up, so I just wanted to talk about that part of the process, and essentially that's the part where you have to go through it to get through it. And as you go through it, knowing or understanding that it's okay to fall, or it's okay to cry, or it's okay to relapse, it's okay to, you know what I mean? But also it's so necessary to be honest with self within that process. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us are self-sabotaging, whereas you know better and you just don't do better. Whereas some of us are just going through the process. Sometimes you go through it and you fall short. There's a difference because one of us know better and just don't want to do better. And then at that point, it's important to be honest with self and say to self, okay, I'm not ready to go through this process. Let me go on and do me, and then once I'm ready, I'll be ready. And that's okay too. Just because you acknowledge that you need to change don't mean you're ready to change, and that's okay. Okay? But for us who are ready to change and who are going through the process, it's important to not be too hard on ourselves as we're going through the process, because for one, we're not perfect. For two, it's a process. That means you cannot plant that seed today and get that blossom flower tomorrow, okay? This is going to take time. And it's not going to be a perfect process. You feel me? A lot of times when you are going through something that you're needing to break away from, it's inevitable for you to still want or desire or to go back on. And this is not just, and it sounds like I'm talking about like an addiction or something like that, but this is not just that type of issue. This is with people, this is with places, this is with things, this is whatever it is that may be taking your peace or taking your growth. This is what I'm talking about, okay? It can be a person, it can be a place, it can be a thing. For me, for example, I was told that I needed to open my throat chakra and I needed to stop smoking. And y'all know I meditate and y'all know I got an attitude. But I was told that I needed to stop, and for so long I wasn't ready to stop. Shit, I got an attitude. I be needing my zen, but I also meditate as well. So I'm like, are you sure? Like, all right, wait a minute, let me get a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, I was ready. Okay, and when I was ready, I did it. So I'm doing it, and in the midst of me doing it, I backpedaled. Okay, I linked up with my best friend, one of my best friends, who I don't see often, and hey, it was a celebration. So I backpedaled, and that's okay. I ain't tripping. Boom, I'm back on track. Pop me a herb a herb tablet to get rid of the mucus, and we good to go. Boom. With that being said, it's okay to go through the process and feel whatever way you feel. Acknowledge that, okay? One thing that I can say about going through the process is we tend to be way too hard on ourselves when it comes to still desiring something or still, thinking about something or someone or some place or whatever, yeah, of course you're gonna still desire ask for the discipline, okay? Pray for the discipline, pray for yourself, but go through the process, go through the motions and get through them. Don't let that sit in you and then you grow resentment towards your process, okay? Be okay with not being okay. It's okay. It's a process. You feel me? Like, and you're not alone. Reach out if need be, or sit within self if need be. Whatever it is that you need to go through the process, actually find peace in actually going through the process, because you cannot get through the process unless you go through the process. Okay, as long as you don't stop, you on track and you good to go. All right. So that's pretty much what I got for y'all. I'm about to go eat me some breakfast with my granny. All right, love and light.